Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, October 3rd, in the year of our Lord 2012. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always. Wicked awesome. It's Happy Hump Day. That's right, boys and girls. All right. Well, let's get to our unofficial sponsor of the show. As always, my good friends Johnny and his better half, Emma Montgomery, with theravel.com, THERAVEL.com. Check it out. Great website. Lots of great stories out there for you to check out. My dog is in my way, always knocking over shit. Not fun. That's why I don't have them in here normally, because they're attention whores. But anyway, also, don't forget, see, my dog's screwing me up. He's licking me. But we got Mustang Brewing Company, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, down otherwise known as Southern Kansas. And basically, Mustang Brewing Company, phenomenal beer. They watch my show, and I drink their beer. I haven't drank it in a while, and I want some. Gotta go up to northern Texas, otherwise known as Oklahoma, to get some. Yeah, Oklahoma! Get me some Mustang beer. Washita wheat. Good stuff, by the way. Other additional sponsors of the show, of course, unofficial sponsors. My good man Tom Walk, Stevens Rubber Stamp Sign Company down here in Texas, where men are men and the bulls aren't scared. Texas is like a whole other country. Good, go be your own country. You see the information, contact him. He makes all kinds of stuff as you see there. My good friend Crystal Lloyd Dozani, KJ Lloyd Ogana Gold Coffee. Great way to start the day or the night or whatever have you. She's a 50s style pinup girl, aspiring actress, published poet, and she knows it twice. And also, I worked with her in jolly old England, and she's been in the comic book. And she's gorgeous and way cool. My man Rob Johnson, CompuTune, great business, Facebook.com/CompuTune. Check it out. Like the page. And his better half, Stephanie, known her for over 30 years. And he has helped me out with my computer glitches and problems. So if he can help me out, he can help anybody out, because I'm retired with computers. And my man Wally Fortier. Wally's aluminum shaping process, not Wally's ass sculpting process, so he probably wouldn't mind that if she was hot and he was single. But he makes all kinds of aluminum art. Facebook.com/WASPA. That's WASPAA. Folks, seriously, phenomenal aluminum art. And I got a bet going on with him. You might meet him on the show when he's wearing Patriots gear after his Broncos lose to my Patriots on Sunday. More to follow. Speaking of beer, folks, it is that time for an adult beverage. Always a great way to end the day. How about Polestar Pilsner? Boy, if that doesn't sound dirty, I don't know what does. Longmont Brewing Company, Left Hand Brewing Company, Longmont, Colorado, the home of my man Wally Fortier. Wow. Proper beer opening apparatus. Not a great pop. I know, Justin Dimmitt. Schmuck. By the way, Justin, I can't wait to see all that Patriot stuff on your Facebook page after you lose Sunday's bet. Jackass. And you, Chris Vogt, you're going down too, brother. 45-degree angle as always. Proper beer pouring technique. Right into the beer consumption apparatus. Right over the keyboard. Because I'm just that damn good. Never spilled a drop. And I almost chipped my tooth on that. Ow. That hurt. Basically what happened was, I don't like the liquid parts of the beer. You can't let a drop go to waste. Cheers and beers to all of you. Kampai, as they say in Japan. Prost, as they say in Germany. There we go. A pretty good Pilsner. For a guy that's not a big Pilsner guy. That's me. I'm not a big Pilsner fan. They're alright, but nothing special. Better than butt wipers, I like to call it. Budweiser. Anyway, with that said, let's get to the birthday shoutouts. My man, Dave Gelfo. Is it Gelfo or Gelfo? Gelfo, I do believe. Happy birthday to you. Now, Dave, I have yet to meet in person, but I've had him as a friend on the old Facebook for over 2 years. Why? Because we love those apps. Big Farmville fan, Mafia Wars, all kinds of those different Facebook apps. And he's a great guy, awesome guy. Haven't chatted with him in a while. Dave, love to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. I know you're getting millions of birthday shout-outs right now. And you got one right here, my friend. So, happy birthday to you. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. And hope you enjoy the show. Let me know what you think. Okay? You probably remember me from the old Farmville. Yeah, I haven't played it in so long because I hit level 103 long time ago. And computer is slow. And that site takes forever. So, anyway, but Dave, have an awesome day, my friend. Next on the list now, folks, hang tight for a moment. This man, I worked with in jolly old England, okay? This man may be the biggest Alabama football fan in history. His whole family, his better half Karen, and their 2 kids, and his 2 daughters. Well, let me tell you something about my man Steve Holland for a second. Okay? Now, it was about a year and a half ago. He had just retired from his job not too long ago. And remember those Alabama tornadoes? Mm-hmm. Yeah, deadly. Well, my good friend Steve Holland passed away in one of those tornadoes. Alright? I know he's watching the show from up above right now. I know he is. And I know his family's watching. They'll be watching this show today. But let me tell you how that man passed away. He passed away during the tornado while saving his daughter's life. Okay? He like put her in a crate or something, laid on top of her, and by sacrificing his own life, he saved his daughter's life, folks. If that ain't a hero, I don't know what is. My man Steve Holland, one of the greatest family men I have ever met in my entire life, one of the nicest guys anyone has ever met in entire life. And Steve, my friend, God bless you. And I know from up above, I know hopefully you are raising a glass high. And your Alabama Crimson Tide, they are phenomenal this year. So, roll Tide, Steve. God bless you, my friend. I miss you big time. And a big cheers and beers to you. You are a true hero, and I give you a huge salute. I still say rest in peace, Steve. Love you, bro. All right. Next on the list, my man Travis Davis. Now, here's a guy from good old Martha's Vineyard Island. He's a fellow vineyarder like this guy. A few years younger than me. But we're big Facebook junkies too. Travis, hope you're doing well, my man. A big cheers and beers to you. Haven't heard from you in a while on the old Facebook. Maybe you're not on as much as you used to be, but you know, it's hard to keep track of over 2,200 people, folks. But Travis, like I'm going to forget your birthday. Come on. I memorized everybody's birthday in high school. That's what I do. That's what I did. 525 of them. Squeeze me. That's right, students and teachers. But Travis, a big cheers and beers to you. Hiccups. To you, party hard and enjoy. Celebrate like it's 1969, minus the acid. And finally, a beautiful lady that I've known for over 20 years as well. The lovely, lovely Kellie Betancourt. Now, here's a girl. She went into high school right after I graduated from high school. But I knew her before. You know, hey, you know everybody on Martha's Vineyard Island. But Kellie, always way cool, wicked awesome lady, real nice, stunningly gorgeous, and you're still gorgeous. You haven't aged a bit. How have you managed that? What's the secret, Kellie? Talk to me. Actually, I haven't done too bad myself. You know what it is, folks? Those who enjoy life age well. I'm telling you, that's the secret. But Kellie, a big cheers and beers to you. Miss the hell out of you. And I hope next time I come home on vacation, I see you. Be good to have a beer with you and say, "What's up, Kellie? How are you?" With that said, how about some additional shout-outs? My man Corey Evans, a badass jetsicle. What's going on, brother? It was good to hear from you the other day. And you'd sent me a message. I responded back. Then I didn't hear from you. Must have gotten busy. But Corey, happy birthday to you, brother. Hope you're doing well. You know I'm doing well. I'm always doing well. If you ain't enjoying life, what's the point in living? You got to enjoy life. If the day ends in a while, it's a good day. But Corey, Always a pleasure hearing from you, man. Hope you enjoyed the show. Drop a line. Let me know what you think. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready for some football for Sunday. Patriots go whoop that ass on them Broncos. And I like the Broncos. And I even respect Peyton Manning. Well, Peyton Manning going down this Sunday, folks. But Corey, you have a wicked awesome day. Party hard and enjoy, my brother. Next on the list, here's an age ranger that I work with here in Texas. My man Zane, Montana. Dude, it was good seeing you yesterday on the old Fod Waddle. I meant to give you a shout out yesterday, but I already had the reservation list booked solid, so I decided to hook you up today. Hope you're doing well, brother. Didn't see you this morning. You know, where were you? Where was Jordan? Where was Jessica? I missed you guys. It was good hanging out with you yesterday, though. But Zane, and I was looking for Seth Michael as well. I can't find him on the old Facebook. Of course, there's 58.5 million Seth Michaels in the world, so what do you expect? Name's about as generic as white pieces of paper. But Zane, dude, I didn't even realize that I already had you as a friend on Facebook. Talk about a senile moment. I'm such a schmuck. But celebrate well. Just celebrate life. Random shout out to you. And hope you have a wicked awesome day, my brother from another mother. Next on the list. This is probably the best medical technician I've ever met in my entire life. She's so smart. She's so awesome. So beautiful. Way cool. My wife loves her to death as well. And yet, she's a Yankees fan. But she has been a long time. Her whole life. My good friend Nikki Hatcher. Haven't heard from you in a while, sweetie. Hope you're doing well. It was a pleasure and an honor hanging out with you in Bible camp last year. We found God, we found great beer, and we had lots of fun. Good hanging out with you on the beaches, too. That was great. Even though, yeah, Tom-Toms, horrible. 2.5 hours to drive 30 minutes. Come on, Nikki. I know we got lost. I'm always going to give you shit for that, though. But I missed the hell out of you. It was great times, and you are a wicked awesome lady, a wicked awesome friend, even though you're a Yankee fan. Hey, all right. You're going to the playoffs, we're not. That's why it's football season. Bite me, New York Yankees, and I hope you'll choke in the first round. But Nikki, I still love you, girl, and you are awesome. And next time you roll through Yeehaw, Texas, you just drop on by, you know. You're always welcome. The door's always open for you. All right, get more of Mama's cooking. Yep, that's right. Nikki's been a recipient of Farrah's amazing cooking and was very impressed. No surprise there. But anyway, next on the list for shout-outs, my man Justin Wichner. Get God. AI. He works for me here in Yeehaw, Texas. And Justin, dude, way to run the show, man. You're a good leader of men and women, and it's great guy. Pleasure working with you. It really is. And just want to give you a shout out to say thank you for doing what you do. Cheers and beers, my man. Next on the list. Here's a guy who shapes metal for a living. And I worked with him in jolly old England. And I hung out with him in Bible camp last year. And I found out that the man is a master of cooking. My man Theo, the Chefnician, Melville. Theo Prometheus, the Chefnician, Melville. Theo, what's up, brother? Now this guy's he's a brick shithouse. He's a walking muscle with a head. He really is. And the man can freaking cook. I'm telling you. He fed us in Bible camp. He was cooking all the time, and you know how much I appreciated that. Dude, thank you so much for doing what you did. And a big cheers and beers to you. Hope you're doing well. Love to hear from you soon. And finally, here's a bubble-chasing, badass, awesome guy I worked with in jolly old Japan. Yo, Richie! My man Richie Yost. Rich Yost. Now this guy, a good Christian man, an awesome guy, super wicked, awesome, nice guy. Hard worker, professional, and you know, him and I share a hobby. We collect license plates. That's right. Members of the Automobile License Plate Collectors Association, which has been around since 1954. But Rich, dude, want to give you a shout out, say what's up, and hope you're doing well. Man, I miss working with you. You ever roll through down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Western Louisiana, you're always welcome to come over here and get some good cooking, have a beer or two together, and enjoy life. With that said, how about we get to celebrity birthdays? On this day, October 3rd, 1976, Sean William Scott was born. Remember American Pie? The one that hooked up with Stifler. Yeah, Stifler. That's right. He played Stifler. On this day, 1969, sexy Gwen Stefani was born. Lead singer of No Doubt. No Doubt she's hot too. 43 now. Wow. On this day, 1984, Jessica Simpson's younger sister, Ashley Simpson, was born. Hard to believe she's 28 now. Wow, I feel old. Speaking of feeling old, check this out. Anybody ever seen the Pamela Anderson, Tommy Lee video? Yeah. The houseboat. Some serious X-rated stuff, folks. Triple X-rated stuff. But Tommy Lee, drummer, he is 50 years old today. And I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised he made it to 50. That dude's ingested more drugs than Tracy Lords has ingested penises. Telling you. But Tommy Lee, 50 years. He's a half a century old. God bless that man. Awesome stuff. And he got to pound Heather Locklear and Pamela Anderson. What a bastard. On this day in 1973, the sexy Neve Campbell was born. That's right, from Scream. Yeah, she is gorgeous. Beautiful brunette. Three legends were born October 3rd, 1954. Dennis Eckersley, badass Red Sox pitcher as a starter. And then Oakland A's, remember him as a closer. Phenomenal. He is cool. The Eck. The guy's awesome. Works for Nesson in New England Sports Network in Boston, Massachusetts, the greatest city of the greatest state in the nation. But Dennis Eckersley, Al Sharpton, Reverend Al Sharpton, is also 58 today. As is Stevie Ray Vaughan. Well, he would be. Sadly, he died in 1990 in a helicopter crash at the age of 35. But Stevie Ray Vaughan, badass blues guitarist, a true legend, especially in Texas. And those three, 58 years old today. 71 years old today, Chubby Checker made the song The Twist famous, but did not do the original. That was Hank Ballard and the Midnighters in 1959 that did the original. But Chubby Checker did a remake, also a very good version, and his went number one. It went huge. Started the twist craze in 1961-62. He's 71 today, still going strong. On this day in 1944, Roy Horn was born. Who's he, Reverend Dr. B? Siegfried and Roy? Siegfried and Roy? Yeah, there you go. On this day in 1951, Dave Winfield was born. Badass right fielder for the San Diego Padres, New York Yankees, later on Minnesota Twins, and Toronto Blue Jays as well. With that said, there's your birthdays. Random facts of the day. On this day in 1789, George Washington proclaims the very first Thanksgiving Day. Thank you, Mr. Washington, because we have Thanksgiving every year, and that's awesome. And I thank you all for giving me the love. On this day in 1995, O.J. Simpson was found not guilty of murder. Schmucks. Took 12 jerks to get O.J. off. On this day in 1990, East and West Germany officially merged to become Germany. Good job. Also on this day in 1990, George Brett, Kansas City Royals, was the first baseball player to win a batting title in 3 different decades. The 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. Phenomenal, George Brett. On this day in 1982, Scott Weiland actually ran the Detroit Marathon backwards. Wow. And finished it in less than 5 hours. Running backwards. Pretty cool gig, eh? Damn right. On this day in 1961, the Dick Van Dyke Show premiered on CBS TV. And on the same day, the great show, Mr. Ed premiered. The talking horse, because a horse is a horse of course. That's right. Oh, Wilbur, can you take me to the park? That's right. Mr. Ed, classic show. On this day in 1955, two additional classic shows premiered. Captain Kangaroo, which I remember watching as a kid. That's right, Bob Keeshan was Captain Kangaroo. Phenomenal show. And he shared my birthday, June 27th, but he was born 1927. Also, the Mickey Mouse Club premiered on this day in 1955. 1955, Captain Kangaroo and the Mickey Mouse Club premiered. Phenomenal. That's why I got the Mickey Mouse ears. Got to commemorate this. On this day in 1954, the TV show Father Knows Best premiered. On this day in 1951, the same day that Dave Winfield was born, Bobby Thompson of the New York Giants, baseball Giants, hit that home run. Remember the famous announcement, the Giants win the pennant! The Giants win the pennant! Oh, the Giants win the pennant! Because they had come back from 13 games down, and they won the pennant. But they lost in the World Series to the damn New York Yankees. Well, shit. Can't have everything. But that was one of the most famous broadcasts ever. On this day in 1945, Word. W-E-R-D. I'm not kidding. I don't make this shit up. Word became the first black-owned radio station in the U.S. And it was in Atlanta, Georgia. Congratulations. About damn time that happened. Speaking of first feats for African Americans, the first black lead on TV, the first African American lead actress on TV, Ethel Waters in 1950 with the TV show Beulah. Beulah! Nice. Ethel Waters, phenomenal singer and actress. On this day in 1920, St. Louis Browns George Sisler set a major league record with 257 hits in a single season. That record stood until Ichiro broke it. I'm trying to remember what year it was. 2003? Ooh, shit. I don't remember. Yeah, Ichiro hit 262 hits in the early 2000s with the Seattle Mariners. So that record stood for over 80 years. Wow. You know, I think it was 2006. I think it stood for 86 years. I could be wrong. Maybe I get the 86 years from the Red Sox. Oh. On this day in 1920, the National Football League had their first football games ever. And on this day in 1913, I found this ironic. The federal income tax was signed into law. What was the rate of the federal income tax? 1%. What's it now? Like 28? Yowza. My voice hurts today, folks. That's why I'm struggling. So bear with me. Nobody's perfect. I have got today's episode of the day, Twilight Zone episode of the day. It's going to be Season 1, episode number 30. One of my preferred favorites from Season 1, by the way. A Stop at Willoughby, May 6, 1960. Advertising exec Garrett Williams, played by James Daly, cracks under the pressure of his job. But in this classic episode, he dreams about a peaceful town named Willoughby. Willoughby, next stop is Willoughby. The title is A Stop at Willoughby. And basically what happens is he's on a train going to a business meeting or whatever, or traveling for the night. Riding home on the train. He has a dream in which he is on a very different train in July of 1880, entering a restful little town named Willoughby. A place, as the conductor tells him, where a man can slow down to a walk and live his life full measure. My kind of gig right there. And basically, he feels devastated, but he gets to Willoughby. He's happy. The townsfolk greet him warmly by name. He's home to stay. But at the same time, the commuter train that he was going home on has come to a full stop. And it seems that Mr. Williams, a regular passenger, shouted something about Willoughby, then jumped off the train to his death. And the body is loaded into a hearse. The sign on the back, Willoughby Funeral Home. Oh, it's a really neat episode. And it leaves you in the dark wondering, did he actually stay in Willoughby in 1880? Or did he kill himself and die? We'll never know. So, a great episode, folks. It really was. I loved it. And with that said, how about we get to the babe of the day? Who's the babe of the day, Reverend Dr. B? 39-year-old Nev Campbell, folks. And I'll tell you what, I have lusted after this young lady for a long time. Same age as me, but looking a lot hotter. Proof that you don't have to be skinny to be gorgeous. Of course, she looks kind of, she looks like she's on drugs there. Her with shorter hair. Very pretty, though. I love that cute, innocent look. I'm a sucker for it, okay? How about them apples? Yowza. Nice cleavage. That would be cleavage, folks. You probably can't see through it, but she does have outfits where you can see nerps. Okay? Let's get to... Love that color. Maroon, red, maroon. Love it. Favorite color. Love that picture. Very nice. A very attractive lady indeed. No doubt about it. She's very pretty there. I mean, look at that. Nice, gorgeous smile. Yes, Reverend Dr. B, you got good eyesight. Yes, I do, folks. My eyesight's 2015, okay? I'm not kidding. It's got to be a recent picture. Maybe no makeup. Just letting you know, even without makeup and stuff, she's gorgeous. Yeah. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. That's more like it. Nev Campbell. Fine, sexy, gorgeous, cute, innocent look. And Reverend Dr. B loves it. Yippers. So, with that said, I think we've hit up the babe of the day enough. One more for good measure. There you go. She's 39, looking fine, and looks great to those that are blind too. She's just that gorgeous. Blind people know she's gorgeous. With that said, let's get to the song of the day. This is going to be a 30-minute episode, folks. Sorry, it's my show. It's the way it is. But I do my best to keep it entertaining. And I have to make sure that I turn up the volume enough. Set it up properly. There we go. Remember, I don't only play gospel on Sundays. I always play gospel on Sundays. But it doesn't mean I can't play gospel during the week as well. And this one is phenomenal. It's a rocker. And the song's called When They Play Those Golden Bells. And it's by the Bells of Joy, lead singer A.C. Littlefield. I don't have a date on this one. I tried to research it, could not find it. But if you don't like this one, folks, there's something wrong with you. Here you go. You tell me what you think of this.
Now the land beyond that river, sweet forever, and will only be spent so by.
Now, most gospel music starts off a little tamer, mellower. But when they get moving, folks, there's so much energy and feeling. There's more energy and feeling in gospel music than any other kind of music out there. I'm telling you. Although death metal ain't far behind. There's a lot of energy in that too. And passion. I do have a love for death metal, by the way. And a lot of you know that. Listen to that voice. Listen to that vocal harmony, folks. That's why gospel's so great. So much talent. Glass is about as empty as the brain cells of an average Yankee fan. I know, Nikki, you sweetheart. You're a lot smarter than the average Yankee fan. See, the average Yankee fan has the IQ of a turnip. Nikki's a lot smarter than that.
No God's blessing, all I heaven on the scary when they rang those golden
Oh yeah.
horns. Bells are ringing, I hear those angels singing, Lord, to your glory, hallelujah.
Oh boy. It's Patches. He got a haircut, folks. Come here. It's Shadow in his floppy ears. Look, say hi. Squeeze me. Sit. Good boy. We may not have an instrument break in this one. Nearly every good old school tune has a music instrumental, an instrumental break, but not everyone. Wow. Great stuff right there, folks. Hell yeah, Reverend Dr. B. That's some awesome stuff. Great music. All right, folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. P. It's time to make like a fetus and head out, so everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. You might spill your drink or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. Right, Nikki? Mm-hmm. And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady, Manning, or men slapping women. Things like that are just plain stupid. And don't forget, Eli Manning and Peyton Manning combined 3 Super Bowl rings. Tom Brady, by himself, 3 Super Bowl rings. He's as good as both Mannings put together. So take that. I'm out of here. See y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Yankees still suck.